Hey there, I want to talk about a dirty four-lettered word. That's right, I've never talked about the dirty four-lettered word before to you. The word is roof, R-O-O-F. Do you know it's dirty? Do you know your roof doesn't look like it's a brand new roof anymore? That's because it's not a brand new roof. You know, roofs go through a lot of wear and tear throughout the year or years, but as we're seeing brand new roofs that were installed in new subdivisions that are 2 or 3 years old that are starting to leak. They were not installed properly by the home builder. So when the homeowner calls us to go look at their leak, we pull up and they're still building houses, 2 blocks over, 3 blocks around the corner. We tell the homeowner, why don't you go talk to your roof, to the home builder? Maybe he'll send his roofer over here. They're still in the neighborhood, putting roofs on. Maybe they'll send the guys over here and they fix your leak because your roof is only, 2 years, 3 years old? You know what the homeowner tells us? Steve, we already tried that. And the home builder is telling us we only have a 1-year warranty on the roof. Now, come on now. You don't expect your car to fall apart in the first 2 years, do you? Why would you expect your roof to start leaking in 2 or 3 years? Roofs are supposed to last, kind of a long time. I mean, like 10, 15, 18 years before they leak. I mean, come on now. Why is a roof leaking after 2 or 3 years? It's because the flashing was not installed properly. Home builders spend a lot of money making the bathroom and the kitchen so luxurious, so beautiful, so that our wives fall in love with the house and they want to buy it. But home builders cheap out on the windows and the roof. They get the cheapest, I'm trying to be nice and say semi-skilled laborers, but I mean, drive through a home subdivision that's under construction and try to find the crew that's actually on the roof. I mean, yeah, they're up there hammering down the shingles, but they don't understand, they haven't been trained how to do the flashing properly. And then on top of that, over the years, there's been a big push for quality control. When I was young, anything made in Japan was considered junk. It was, like plastic junk. So this guy Deming went over to Japan and started quality control. Then Ford's had to do quality control to keep up with the Nissans and the Datsuns and all those first kind of Japanese car companies. Now quality control is number one, right? The home builders should have a quality control manager on every job site, and they should be inspecting the quality. I'm talking about flashing around the windows. I'm talking about how the roof is flashed, anything that's subjective to water intrusion, moisture intrusion that can get around the windows, it can get around the doors, it can get through the roof, because that is the number one key component. That's one of the biggest complaints. If you look at construction defects, it has to do with the building envelope, making sure that the building envelope, all the outside, is sealed from water intrusion. Once the water gets in, you get mold, mildew. I mean, it becomes what's called a sick building. The air quality inside a building can be drastically affected once the building is susceptible to moisture or water intrusion. So where I'm going with this story is you need your roof to be inspected by a professional roofer who understands roofing, and one that you can trust, one that knows his stuff, one that has a lot of experience, not just somebody that's going to get on the roof and say, oh, it looks fine to me. Somebody that actually looks and dives into, the key components of the roof and inspects all the areas where moisture and water intrusion can occur and you can get a leak. Call us today at 199roofrepair.com. Let us come out. We're going to check your roof for any areas of deficiencies. Okay? Now, I'm not going to sell you a new roof if you don't need a new roof. Trust me. What I want to do is I want to stretch the life expectancy of your roof so that you get the full life expectancy of the roof. You can Google and find out that over 90% of roofs that are being replaced in America are being replaced prematurely. That's right. It's just adding more junk, more shingles at the landfill. It's costing homeowners more money. The roofers out there taking your money. everybody wants a big job. They want to, tell you need a new roof, $20,000, $30,000, whatever it is. Not 70% of roofers don't even want to do leak repairs. It's getting to be like a TV set. When your TV breaks, in the old days when I was a real young guy, we had TV repairmen. Now the TV breaks and we go down to Walmart and buy another TV for $88. We can't even afford to get the old TV fixed for less than $88. So we go buy a brand new TV for $100. This is crazy. And we shouldn't be going through shingle roofs, should not be disposable. We shouldn't have a shingle roof on our house. I heard the other day that farmers told the lady, she's shopping for insurance. Farmers Insurance told the lady her 7-year-old roof is too old for them to insure the roof. They don't want a new customer with a 7-year-old roof. How does that happen in life? 7 years is too old for a roof. Call us today. Let us check your roof, find out what's going on. We'll give you a full assessment. We'll give you our recommendations. If you want to use us, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But we've got to start maintaining our roofs. We have to start looking at them closely. Okay. And I don't mean having, your uncle or your friend or somebody just look up there and say, oh, it looks fine to me. That's not quite what I'm talking about here. Call us today at 199roofrepair.com. Our phone number is 844, the word leak. LEAK 199. That's 844-532-5199. Thank you.